Welcome to a brief introduction to the Zotero Reference Manager. Zotero is a research management tool designed for the Mozilla Firefox browser. It is designed to collect sources, including bibliographic information and even full-text documents, into a library that you can manage. There is also a standalone software version of Zotero that you can install on your Mac or PC. If you install the standalone version, you can add a plugin to your Firefox, Chrome, or Safari browser that will send your research straight to Zotero using a button in your browser's URL bar. Install Zotero by choosing the version that you want, whether the standalone or the Firefox plugin, and clicking the button. Once you've installed Zotero, it will ask you to register. If you installed the standalone version, it'll ask you to install the plugin for your browser next. Zotero provides plugins for the Chrome, Safari, and Firefox browsers. Zotero can detect which browser you're currently using, and the button that you need will be lit up. In your standalone version, you'll need to log in with the username and password you've created. Go to the Tools menu, then Preferences, and click on the Sync tab. Enter your username and password, and then be sure that Sync Automatically and Sync Full Text are checked, so that when you add an item to your library online, it automatically gets sent to your Zotero standalone version. Once you have registered, you can also log in at zotero.org and view your library from there. Let's take a look at your library in the Zotero standalone version. In the main Zotero window, you can access the collections in your library on the left. In the middle pane are the items in your currently selected library collection. And in the right pane, you'll see the bibliographic information of any item that you select. In the Info tab, you can click on any field to edit it. The Notes tab allows you to create notes about the source. Tags are keywords associated with the source. Often, imported sources will already have tags, which you can edit or delete, or you can click the Add button to create new tags. You can use the Related tab to indicate that one source is somehow associated with another, whether it be book chapters to the book title that they belong to, book reviews to the books they review, or any other relations that are useful to you. Once you have your Zotero version set up, you can go find some sources. Here you can see we have a journal article that has both PDF and HTML full text available. You can click the icon in the right side of the address bar to add the source to Zotero. A pop-up will appear in the bottom right corner of the browser telling you that the article you have chosen is being saved to Zotero. If you are using the Firefox browser and have the Zotero plugin installed, you can click on the Z icon in the top right of the browser window to open Zotero in Firefox. In the Zotero pane that appears at the bottom of the browser window, you can find the article you have just added to your library. Usually, Zotero can automatically pull PDF files into the bibliographic record created when you import a source to Zotero. However, sometimes databases and proxies make it difficult for Zotero to interact with them. In this case, you can manually download the PDF, then manually attach it to the source's record in Zotero. In your library, right-click the record, select Add Attachment, then Attach Stored Copy of File. Find the file on your computer's hard drive and attach it. Once the file is attached, you can right-click on the PDF and select Rename File from Parent Metadata to make sure the PDF name matches the source name. In addition to collecting your sources for you, of course, Zotero is also a citation manager. You can use Zotero in conjunction with Microsoft Word to insert citations and references where you need them. Zotero provides a Word plugin for the Mozilla Firefox Online edition of Zotero and for the Zotero standalone version. To get the Firefox plugin, first open Firefox, go to zotero.org and click on the Download Now link. At the bottom of the page, click on Plugins for Microsoft Word, choose your operating system version, and download. Firefox will ask you to install, and once it is installed, to restart Firefox. Then you can use the Zotero plugin for Word. The Zotero function buttons in Microsoft Word will be available in the Add-in tab on the ribbon at the top. To get the Word plugin for the standalone version, you need to open the Zotero standalone version, go to the Tools option and choose Preferences. In the Site tab, click on the Install Microsoft Word Add-in button so that you can cite directly from the Zotero standalone version while working in Microsoft Word. Let's take a look at how to insert citations and reference entries in Microsoft Word with Zotero. First, make sure Zotero is set to output in your chosen style. Go to Tools, Preferences, and again the Site tab. Click the Styles tab this time and find your style. Select it to highlight, then click OK. Once you have the Zotero add-ins on Microsoft Word, you can use them to cite a work within your writing or add it to your references page. Let's try that now. Here we have a quotation from one of the sources we've added to Zotero, and we want to add an in-text citation to it. First, go to the Add-on tab in the ribbon in Microsoft Word, find the Zotero Insert Citation button and click it. It'll once again ask you your style, and then you can input a search term to search for that source. Once you've found it, if you click on the source in the Zotero bar, you can choose the page number that you want to put in. Once you've entered the page number, hit enter, then enter again, and you have your in-text citation. All you have to do is put a period after it. With the cursor in our References section, all we have to do is click the Zotero Insert Bibliography button. Let's insert a second in-text citation to see how that source will automatically be added to our references now. We once again place the cursor at the end of the quotation and click the Zotero Insert Citation button. Search for our source, add a page number, click Enter twice, and add a period, and we're finished. When we scroll to our References page, we can now see that there are two sources in our references, where before there was only one. Occasionally, we need to modify a source. In this case, we need to add the Retrieve From part of the source. This time, we'll click the Zotero Edit Bibliography button. It will open a pane where we can see the items currently in our references. In the right pane, you can click any of the items currently in your references, and it will bring it up in an editor at the bottom of the pane. There you can click in the editor and add or change anything that you wish. Once you've done this, click OK, and if you look at the references in your Word document, it will have been changed. We can make similar changes to the second source in our References page. This has been a brief introduction to the Zotero Reference Manager software. More information can be found at their website, www.zotero.org.